People want you to go to a volcano, Dan,
I love that idea.
to throw a Stanley Cup
I love
in.
that idea too. Yeah.
I love it.
Let's go. Sure. I'll make that sacrifice.
Well, I had pitched because the barbecue flames were not hard enough to pierce the Stanley blood barrier.
Yeah.
There's lead in that cup. Did you know that?
I heard you guys talk
Yeah.
about it.
It's worth mentioning.
That's why it tastes so good.
So I had mentioned that Dan should go to Hawaii, throw it in a volcano.
I mean,
Okay, but
sounds fun. Yeah.
people
sounds
want
awesome.
him to enjoy a Hawaiian vacation.
This is a great idea.
The question is,
Can you actually get to a top of a volcano and get that shot? Like, is that actually
I don't think you need to
doable?
get to the top of a volcano because there are just lava flows. Now that said, there's, I mean, is it like polluting to throw it in lava? Am I polluting the lava?
let's talk.
You know what I mean? Is that just
I
mean, it's a Stanley
I'm
Cup.
asking genuinely. Like,
I don't believe so because like that's how the
It's just-
Earth recycles itself. It literally it flows under the crust of another plate.
100%. Yeah, I'm unsure. If just I'm wondering
bet
if people
you
would be
that
mad that you're
lava
throwing things into.
is
lava.
done.
Well, we have to
have-
remove it. That's part of the experiment. It's got to be attached to some kind of.
A drone.
So you put it.
This would actually take a little bit of like
We'll have to consult
thinking
with a
about
scientist,
and like
geologist.
yeah, right, like somebody who actually knows what they're
So,
doing.
like, if we could find a lava flow, an active lava flow, and a geologist that we could work with, where we can reasonably put the Stanley Cup in the lava flow. Why are we doing marketing for them? They should be paying us. Like, this is crazy ass, you know.
Well, you
maybe we
were
could pitch
doubting
that
their
to them.
marketing. That's how it all started. Was that you thought you were calling them out, but so far they've been passing the tests. I don't know.
Look, all I know is you don't fuck. Getting all superstitious here. You don't fuck with the Hawaiian volcanoes.
What? What's the superstition about that?
Like, the god. Hold on. Hear me out. Hear
That's
me
all he
out.
knows.
That's a new one.
The goddess Pele.
Uh-huh.
You've
What?
ever heard if you take lava rocks from Hawaii, then bad luck comes upon you?
So you put it.
No, this
No,
would
I've never
actually-
heard
No.
that.
Okay, you can search it. It's actual. It's a
Well,
Where did
so
you learn that?
Superstitions aside,
Rocks from
my concern was
volcanoes.
more of just like, yeah, I mean, like going to Hawaii and just throwing stuff.
Well,
You're thinking about like the ecological.
Both the ecological and the
environment.
cultural, like Native Hawaiians might
And
not
Pele.
like us fucking and Pele, which I guess is part of that. You know.
Wait,
but if we're not actually
yeah,
even
Zach.
putting it into the lava,
Well, we're not
just-
taking any rocks from Hawaii. We're depositing.
we will take no rocks.
I'm not accusing. I'm just saying.
We're
you
just
don't fuck
dropping
with
off-
that shit.
drop off.
You just don't fuck with
We're
it.
dropping off a sample.
Apparently, it's illegal to take lava rocks from Hawaii. It's also considered bad luck, known as Pele's curse.
There you go.
Taking lava rocks from the island is said to bring bad luck and misfortune upon the thief.
Why?
Okay, nobody wants your lava rocks anyway.
Why can't you,
don't
take
fuck
a
with
rock?
Pele.
It's so cool. Like, I'm just thinking, if we went there with Theodore, you would probably want to take a rock.
Also, it's like you bring in all these tourists here. It's like a tourist destination. You got all these hotels. You got all these people. Oh, but don't take the rocks.
But if
Well, not everybody wants all
Yeah.
of those tourists there. I think is
There's
thing
people-
that's being
The
missed
go-
there.
I guarantee you, however, the locals, yes. However, the economy, the local economy, the government, and all those people, they live on tourism.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
There's
no.
It's a
there's
necessary
there's-
part of
there-
their economy.
There's stories that people take the rocks, they actually mail it back to Hawaii because the bad luck is so bad.
Whoa.
So I'm seeing that some Hawaiians believe
Wow.
they view the rocks as their ancestors, so it's
Wow.
disrespectful. to
Okay,
take
that
them.
makes
Yeah.
sense because I didn't understand like what's the deal.
And when people go there, are they being told not to do it? Do people know that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've never heard that,
I've never been.
but I've
so
never
I
been
don't
up to
know.
a volcano
Yeah,
either in
me-
Hawaii.
me
Maybe
neither.
that's different vibes.
keep
There's
the
so
earth
many
clean.
rocks. There's so many of them. Just you know what I
I
mean?
mean, everybody says that, and then 100 years pass, and there ain't no rocks anymore.
Okay, check this out, Dan. So we can get close to a lava flow.
Yeah. I think just like interacting with it, you would definitely want like a geologist that knows what they're doing to assist in that.
So I think I would be okay with this idea, Dan, if we can basically organize it like I said. We need a geologist, we need a plan, and we need a plan to get it out, and some plan to measure the inside of it. And if we can actually get a legitimate plan, I will send you and Ali, who is there for emotional
to
support.
film.
Yeah. I'll do it. Fuck it.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Well, if you live in Hawaii or Or I guess just anywhere where there's an active volcano. I mean, that's just the first thing that comes to mind.
True. There could be active volcanoes that are in the continental.
It would be
United
good
States.
to have a local person guide us to make sure we're not doing anything disrespectful.
True.
I'm just saying, Dan, I want you to get a Hawaii trip. It's not a good idea.
I'm not taking the rock.
He's not. We're
I
not
get
taking
it.
the
No,
rock.
I'm not
Zach.
taking any rock.
That's a bad
the problem.
idea.
Just
Wait.
disturbing it.
Zach,
I'm
that's
Just
not-
going to Hawaii is disturbing?
Just
No, fucking
interacting with the
volcano.
lava.
Fucking with the volcano. I'm just saying. I'm warning you.
You know, not to ruin anything for Dan, but we could make lava at home. You can make lava. You can melt rock.
I mean,
That would
Actually,
be
that's interesting.
That would
Dan.
definitely be cheaper.
Well, let's maybe just send you to a smelter locally
Yeah.
in LA.
That sounds
That'd be
fun, too.
Ali can
Not as
come
fun
too.
as Hawaii, but that would be interesting.
Okay, let's do that. Let's start with that.
Sorry, Dan.
Let's look up a
Yeah, thanks, love.
blacksmith here
That's
in
great.
LA.
But it wouldn't be as fun for Dan and us.
I mean, the lava flow is pretty epic.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat skeptical that we can arrange this in a responsible way.
Yeah.
People are saying Iceland. That's true. There are many.
Iceland's far as shit. What the hell?
But Iceland's cool, man. You want to go fuck with the Iceland volcano? That's cool.
You know what would be the best, Dan? If you bring back a rock and then somehow secretly gift it to Zach.
Yeah. Put it in his house.
Like buy him like a little ukulele and then tape
Yeah.
a rock inside.
Right.
I'm saying.
Don't even tell him.
I've heard horror stories about this. I'm just warning you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just looking
Well,
out for you guys.
out of respect for other people's cultures and faith, I will not touch any rocks. But also, I'm not too concerned about upsetting Pele.
No, Pele's not going to be upset because we're not doing anything disrespectful. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard, there's like a new Subway foot-long snack thing going on. So I've always been wanting to try it.
Oh, is that here?
We did a big order and they canceled with us. It was just horrible.
Okay,
It was just
so-
a nightmare.
This is a churro?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's 3 items in total.
That's a bad churro. Okay,
There's not enough sugar on it.
at first you get that nice cinnamon flavor, but when you get to the middle, you're like, that's just bread. You're just eating breadstick.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone got. This is a pass.
That's actually really not a good one.
Don't eat that churro, you guys.
Bad?
I didn't like it
Really?
at all. You want to try it?
You know what pissed me off too? In their marketing, they're like a foot long churro. It's a foot long. A churro is a foot long
They're
minimum.
always long, yeah.
Minimum.
True. Long churro is
That
a
is
small
not.
churro.
That's a small churro. That's not impressive. And apparently, it's not
Breadstick?
good either. So,
Not good. Not good.
what am I looking at? That's a pretzel.
Yeah.
It's a pretzel
It looks
stick.
fucked up.
It looks like a
Looks
lobster.
like a worm or some
It
sort of
does look like a
crustacean.
worm.
No,
Yeah.
that looks good.
It's
Hell
not
no.
good though. I promise.
No?
So it's
And I love pretzels.
supposed to
Wow.
be an Auntie Anne's pretzel, and
Huh.
the churro is Cinnabon collab.
Dude,
Big
that
move.
shit
Collab.
is
They're dropping the
love.
ball, dude. Is this the cookie? This is what I'm really concerned about. Is the foot
Okay,
long
here's-
cookie?
So this is definitely the star. A
This is the star of the
foot-long
show.
cookie.
Yeah.
As you know, Subway has great cookies. Nobody denies that.
Huh.
Wow.
That's
That looks
interesting.
good.
Tray, no
The
less.
pretzel's very good.
Dude.
Should I maybe dump it out?
Ooh.
No? The
Why
thickness
dump
of
it out?
No, eat it from the tray.
I'll put it back
Like
in.
a pig.
Look,
Okay.
That's so stupid. From the middle? That's psycho. That's psycho
That is
behavior.
psycho.
Right in the
Psycho.
middle. Bro. All right, I'm trying. I'm eating from the end though.
Let me try that cookie.
so here's what I'll say. The cookie is
Oh my god.
not bad. It's pretty good. However, the cookies are better.
Because it doesn't get crispy around the edges.
No.
With
Yeah,
this,
it's all kind of soft.
it's very soft.
Wow, that's
It's good though. It's good.
that's really mushy.
Yeah.
It's like no crisp at all.
Yep.
Yeah. This
Some
is
people
not-
like it like that. So if you like it a little undercooked,
No. It's
I-
not. Mm-mm.
I'm one of those, but I like it to be still crispy on the
me too.
outside.
Me too.
This isn't one of those. This is just a.
Yeah, churro's a flop.
Dude, that churro
this is
I'm gonna try it
sucks.
right now, but yeah, I don't have high hopes.
It has like no cinnamon or sugar on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of bread.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
give me a break.
breadstick.
Give me a break.
The breadstick is
right?
probably the worst item.
I want to try the
Awful.
churro too.
Here, you want to try?
Would
This
you
is
try
the
the
worst
churro or the
shit they've
bread?
done since Jared.
No, that was the churro tasted like a breadstick. The pretzel tastes more like
That's fucked
anything.
up. The pretzel? All right.
The pretzel was the worst one, I think. It's so. Did you try it?
Yeah, I love it.
What?
Dude.
Yeah, I love pretzel bread.
All right. I'm not gonna hate.
I've got one.
I respect your decision.
Thank you.
Maybe your pretzel's better than mine. Ricky says, you guys want a good churro? Go to Don Churro Gomez in Anaheim. They have they're just a straight up churro shop. I've never heard of that.
I've been to, not that one, but I've been to like places that specialize in churros. Yeah, I
Now-
fucking love churros, man.
What do you think about the pretzel?
S tier. I didn't. B tier. Like, not a great pretzel, but I'd eat
don't
it.
like it.
Okay,
the,
D
the,
for me.
churro is like a massive miss. That's like
Yes.
F tier for me. But this, like, I'd eat this if I was hungry.
I think the cookies is C.
No, the cookie fucks. I'm
The
sorry.
cookie's
I love
better
the
than a
cookie.
C.
It's not
The cookie's
better
better
than their
than-
normal cookies.
Oh,
It's
no,
best
this is
out
more
of
like
the
a
three, though.
like cookie cake.
I mean, listen, it's a cookie. Of course it's going to taste good.
Yeah, true. It's got chocolate.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I wouldn't
So,
recommend any of these.
We have somebody, Melanie.
But yeah,
You see that?
yeah. Melanie says, went to Hawaii for vacation and took home a rock. My mom broke her foot, the fridge broke, and my dog got sick within the week of coming home.
That's
Zach, thoughts?
I'm just saying those are the stories I've heard.
Scary.
Well,
Who is Pele?
I'm glad we learned this today because I have never heard that until now.
Pele is the goddess of Hawaii,
Oh, so she don't fuck with people taking her rocks.
and it's crazy. Like sometimes people see her in the fire, like they see the. Yeah,
Probably the fumes.
probably.
Guys, why not find a blacksmith forge and a sensor that will record the internal temperature to an SD card and then analyze the results afterwards by plotting a graph? That's what I want to do. Do you know how to do that? Because we needed some
I mean,
science.
I'm sure we could figure it out. How hard could it be?
I mean, probably not that hard, right? I mean, it's doable. You've done more complicated stuff.
Yeah, I was serious. We could probably
Yeah.
figure it out.
Lena said a fissure erupted on Iceland just a couple of weeks ago. Okay,
Right?
wonderful.
You don't want to fly there now. It's probably a bad time.
Or a great time.
Is that the volcano
Perfect.
with like the super long name? You know what I'm talking about? It erupted a few years back.
In Iceland?
Yeah.
I think they have volcanoes erupting pretty much continuously.
There was one that erupted with this long ass name.
I'm pretty sure they're always under threat of like all dying.
Yeah, there was a whole village that had to be evacuated. There was a big ass crack through the whole
Oh
city.
shit!
It's kind of crazy.
It's very crazy. That said, shout out to Iceland.
You guys want to know?
I've
what I
always
got?
wanted to visit there too. I'd
Iceland
be
is
happy with
beautiful.
Iceland. Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is my healthy Subway sandwich. I got turkey, pepper, spinach, jalapeno, pepperoncinis.
Nice.
What else is in here? I guess that's it. And then mayonnaise and salt and pepper.
Scott just donated $5 and said, I'm a tour guide on the big island of Hawaii, the island with the active volcano. I would love to take you guys to the volcano. Scott, email me.
That's good.
That's a start.
We should probably consult with an ecologist as well, a geologist, ecologist,
And
some kind of
a,
scientist.
and
Well,
a
somebody
local.
who works on that kind of stuff, maybe they have connections. to
Yeah,
that,
I hope so.
We can open a dialogue here.
And meanwhile,
Just-
if you operate a forge or a blacksmith, also reach out.
Right. I don't know if they have enough knowledge about dropping a Stanley Cup into the volcano and how the goddess would feel about that.
Yeah, the goddess. We didn't get her thoughts on Stanley Cups being.
So if there's somebody that
But
can
it is a weird gray
communicate-
zone, isn't it? Because it's like don't take the rocks. Okay, fair enough. But what about dipping
about a
something
drop
in
off?
it and then? But it's like I'm not even leaving it. And we're just dipping it in the lava.
Right.
A dip off.
It's a dip.
Well, does
Should we
she?
take a dip in the lava?
In my
Is that
opinion, it's
too much.
totally fine.
I guess we'll
Like
see.
leaving
see what
it
they
in
say.
there, I think would be fine technically, but we're not even doing that. We're taking it back
How
out.
do you take
Right.
it back out?
You got to attach something to it.
Yeah, we'd have to.
Made of what?
I'm sure there's some kind of metal that
Titanium.
has a super high melting point.
I mean, I've seen lots of videos where like geologists are doing studies on it and collecting samples from it and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. If we get a hold of the right person, I feel like there is definitely a method.
I agree. And then if it survives that, then we're just gonna have to throw it in like a nuclear reactor or something, shoot it into the sun.
That'd be sick.
Not really sure. All right, that's exciting.
My best friend lives in Iceland. She may have some lava intel.
Oh, good.
Lives in Iceland.
Your best friend lives in Iceland. Did she
Yeah.
move there?
She did. She married someone who is Icelandic.
Does she like it there, or does she hate it?
She loves it. I've been there too. It's like my favorite place in the world.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Do you go during night or day?
No, we didn't go during that season, but it's the best.
During the
Highly
summer
recommend.
and the winter, it's day and night all the
That's
time,
crazy.
right?
Almost.
It's not
yeah,
basically.
something like
Yeah.
that.
The further north you go, the
It's a
more.
pretty wild way to
Yeah.
live.
I would love to visit a place like that.
Lowest crime in the world. Also, there's other good things about Iceland that's interesting. They have all kinds of interesting stuff happening there.
They have the Blue Lagoon. Super cool.
Do you think they have Do you think they have vampire problems there? Like in that movie?
Oh, vampires are from Iceland? That's news to me.
Well, no, just because they have 6 months of night.
Yeah, that'd be the worst place.
Oh, but then they have to hibernate like for a whole
Right. I guess it evens
Summer.
out.
It's the blood of God.
It's just that it's so concentrated. It's like 6 months straight of these guys.
I don't know how long they can hibernate like before they need to eat.
Do you think when it's night for 24 hours straight, they need to like sleep, or are they just like up and doing their thing?
I think they're cleaning, they're watching TV.
Yeah, depends what kind of vampires. If they're like sexy vampires, like Cullens, then they're chilling.
Right.
What about serial killers? Do we have any of those over there?
I don't think so.
No.
Lowest
I mean,
crime in the world,
maybe.
anywhere in the world, I think.
Iceland serial killer.
Yeah.
No results.
There's one. He was known as the only serial killer in the history of Iceland. His name was
Bjorn.
Bjorno. I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's Bjorn.
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 What was Bjorn's
I also
deal?
see he lived from 1555 to 1596.
Holy shit!
What?
They gone like 600 years without a serial killer.
That's a good
Whoa.
record.
We got it. Calling all serial killers. There's fertile ground over in Iceland. They're not going to ever see you coming, man.
We should go to Iceland, everyone. It's so
It's a
fun.
perfect place to strike.
Killing them. Murder. Like
Yeah.
murder. It was murder in there.
All right.
One of the safest countries, like you said, very low crime and murder rates.
They're too busy dodging lava flows and shit, evidently.
Crime.
Because I feel like the whole country is just like a tiny community. It's what's the population of Iceland? It's really small,
Iceland
right?
population, it's
I bet it's
small.
less than a million.
300, yeah, way less. 372,000.
Wow.
Ventura has that many people.
Right.
It's the size of the.
Yeah.
Half the size of
I don't
the
know.
valley.
Yeah. That's crazy. Everybody knows everybody, probably.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
I cannot wait when the kids grow up. We're going to travel the world, Ethan.
With or without them,
I don't care.
they can come or they can stay.
Mhm.
Or you mean like when they're like off to college type of shit, or like when they're in
No.
high school?
Just
or
when
middle
it's like not like you need, like, I don't know, whenever we feel like we can go for like 2 weeks, I guess. I don't know what's the appropriate age for that.
It is going to be nice because this whole time that we've been working a lot.
Fortnite.
And these are the work years of being a adult.
And also
But it'll
for
be nice
me,
to have some
living here away from Israel, it's like every time I traveled somewhere, it's to Israel to visit my family.
Yeah.
So I'm like so, what's the word? Amped.
You're ready to do it.
I'm so ready to travel.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I have not traveled that much. Like I've been only to Germany and Europe. Probably go there.
Show up at work and work harder.
Gotta get out to Japan,
Japan, I'm dying.